Welcome back to Grade 7 Geography, Unit Number 1, Physical Patterns in a Changing World. This is Lesson Number 10. Why are Earth's water systems important? What are the characteristics of rivers and oceans? Without water, there would be no life on Earth. In addition to using water for drinking purposes, we use water to generate electricity, make products, and irrigate farmland. Water is also used for transportation and recreation activities. Water systems, meaning bodies of water and all their parts, can also be used to form boundary lines between countries and regions. Historically, the First Nations peoples in different countries have set up their living spaces, hunting grounds, and burial sites around riverbanks. Hindu people have long seen the Ganges River in India as sacred ground. They have used the Ganges water for religious and ceremonial purposes. Water moves continuously through a cycle. Water is always evaporating from the land and water bodies and being moved by winds. Some water returns to land and water bodies by precipitation. Some water is stored in ice, snow, or in lakes. Groundwater is water that is held or flows beneath Earth's surface. The upper level of groundwater is the water table. As water runs off the land, it carries minerals into the ocean. These minerals form salts, which build up in the oceans. Most of Earth's water is found in the oceans. It is salt water. Fresh water makes up only 3% of the Earth's water. It is hard for us to find, as most of it is in ice caps, glaciers, or deep below the Earth's surface. Only 1% of Earth's fresh water is available for over 7 billion people. This water is found mainly in wetlands, lakes, and rivers. Rivers are found on all continents except Antarctica. On a map, it looks like there are several oceans, but in reality, there's only one ocean. It is only for our convenience that we give names to different parts of the one ocean, such as Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian, Southern Arctic Ocean, but it's really all just one big mass of blue. While the water at the surface of the ocean evaporates, the salt still remains. Some parts of the ocean, in some parts of the ocean, there is a higher level of salinity, that means salt content, in some parts of the ocean. Plants and animals that live in the ocean have adapted to a high level of salinity. Rivers and precipitation keep oceans from evaporating to the point that there will be nothing but salt. Rivers are shaped by the land. A river has many parts, and there are different river patterns. Rivers also change the shape of the land through deposition. A river that runs down a steep slope will be straight and flow quickly. A gentle slope creates a curved river that flows more slowly, as you can see in this diagram right here. Rivers create valleys, floodplains, and deltas. A delta is a large deposit of sediment left at the mouth of a river. Delta land is very fertile, which is why people set up farming on this type of land. To prevent flooding on a delta, people set up levees. Levees can also be created naturally. An estuary is a partly enclosed body of water. It is filled with fresh water and sediment, which are excellent growing conditions for a variety of water plants. Animals also feed on these plants. Rivers are ecosystems. They are habitats for a variety of plants and animals that live in or around the water. There are many habitats that form near estuaries, such as mudflats, salt marshes, and mangrove forests. There are natural changes which take place to our oceans. Ocean temperatures and ocean currents change naturally over time. The movement of the Earth's plates has resulted in the Atlantic Ocean becoming wider and the Pacific becoming smaller. Ocean patterns affect the Earth. Two important patterns are responsible for warming and cooling of the water near South America. They are called El Nino and La Nina. These patterns have been blamed for severe storms in the US, droughts in Australia, and the 2011 flood in Thailand. Oceans change the shape of the land by eroding rocks and cliffs. They offer many different habitats for plants and animals. These habitats offer different amounts of light and temperature. As oceans rise, they bring nutrients and carbon dioxide to the surface, which results in the growth of algae, a valuable food source for different species. Okay, this was a lot of information to get through. So we're finishing off here with a true or false activity, but I'm thinking you may want to go back and watch this video at least another 2 times before you attempt this activity. Uh, but when you do feel confident, please put the video on pause, read each statement, and determine whether it's true or false. And of course, we will take up this activity at the start of tomorrow's class. So put the video on pause right now. All right, and we'll see how well everybody did with this activity tomorrow. But until then, this concludes today's video.